Sleep is one of the most fundamental pillars of health, yet it's also one of the most neglected. Whether due to work demands, parenting, stress, or irregular schedules, many people face regular bouts of sleep deprivation, and its consequences are not limited to feeling tired. Sleep loss impairs memory, slows reaction time, diminishes focus, and increases emotional volatility. Over time, it can erode cognitive function and mental health. But while sleep itself remains irreplaceable, emerging research suggests that creatine, a compound best known for athletic performance, may help buffer some of the cognitive and emotional toll that sleep deprivation takes on the brain. This has opened up a fascinating new line of inquiry. Can creatine improve mental recovery when sleep is compromised? The core of this idea lies in creatine's role in cellular energy metabolism. Creatine supports the rapid regeneration of adenosine triphosphate, ADP, the brain's primary energy source. Under normal conditions, the brain uses vast amounts of ADP to manage everything from focus and decision-making to mood regulation. But during periods of sleep deprivation, the brain's energy systems become severely strained. Mitochondrial function declines, oxidative stress increases, and neurons begin to struggle with maintaining normal firing rates. This energetic shortfall is one of the major reasons why cognitive performance crashes after a poor night's sleep. Here's where creatine enters the picture. By increasing phosphocreatine stores in the brain and muscles, creatine helps maintain ADP availability even under conditions of high stress or fatigue. Several small studies, particularly in military and academic settings, have found that creatine supplementation can improve vigilance, reaction time, and working memory after sleep restriction. In one controlled trial, sleep-deprived participants who had supplemented with creatine performed significantly better on cognitive tasks than those who hadn't, showing faster mental processing and fewer errors. These findings are especially relevant for shift workers, students, and anyone managing unpredictable or insufficient sleep. Beyond cognition, creatine may also support emotional stability when rest is compromised. Sleep loss is known to increase irritability, lower frustration tolerance, and impair emotional regulation. Preliminary data suggests that creatine, by sustaining energy production in regions like the prefrontal cortex and amygdala, may help blunt these effects, providing a steadier mood and better impulse control even under exhaustion. While this is still an emerging area of research, the results are promising and biologically plausible. However, it's important to be clear, creatine does not replace sleep. It doesn't reverse all the damage caused by chronic sleep deprivation, and it certainly doesn't provide the same restorative processes that occur during deep or REM sleep. What it can do is help the brain function more effectively in the short term, when rest is insufficient and cognitive demands remain high. In that way, it's more like a mental stabilizer than a stimulant, enhancing energy availability without triggering the nervous, wired effects associated with caffeine or other nootropics. Unlike stimulants, which increase alertness through adrenaline and other stress pathways, creatine enhances mental performance by supporting the brain's cellular machinery directly. This means fewer crashes, no jitteriness, and potentially better long-term outcomes for cognitive health, especially if poor sleep is an unavoidable part of life at times. Creatine is also safe and well-tolerated for most individuals, with an excellent track record even in long-term use. Daily doses of 3 to 5 grams are considered sufficient for cognitive support. Unlike large caffeine doses, creatine doesn't interfere with sleep architecture, making it a good daytime supplement even for those trying to optimize rest at night. That said, minor side effects such as bloating or digestive discomfort can occur in some individuals, especially with higher loading doses. It's also worth noting that creatine levels are typically lower in certain populations, such as vegetarians, older adults, and women, which may make supplementation even more effective for improving mental performance under stress. In these groups, benefits might be more noticeable because their baseline stores are already lower than average. In conclusion, while nothing replaces the need for quality sleep, creatine offers a scientifically grounded way to support brain energy and cognitive function when sleep is lacking. For people navigating high workloads, parenting stress, shift work, or intense study schedules, creatine may provide a subtle but meaningful edge, helping sustain focus, clarity, and emotional control during challenging periods of fatigue. It won't turn 4 hours of sleep into 8, but it can make you feel a little more like yourself when you're running on empty.